Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Musey's Modern Dreadfuls. Today we are doing the finale of the original story by friend of the channel and personal friend, N.M. Brown. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, away we go. The Untethering Part 2. I finally opened up to a close friend, Wayne, about all that I'd been going through after texting Justin that my father was in the hospital and him asking for cigarette money in response. This wasn't the man I'd known and loved since my heart was old enough to know how to feel the act. Whatever magic we did have was blackened and twisted into a symbiotic need on both parts. I needed my heart to catch up with reality. Anyway, my friend told me about this ritual, metaphorical healing more than anything else, really. Natalie, I know this sounds weird, but the next time you take a shower, bring a pair of scissors in the tub with you. Scrub yourself as clean as you can, and while you rinse off, cut the water droplets in the air. Speak your pain out loud about how it's made you feel. Shout the truths that your subconscious won't let your heart absorb. Make a cut with each declaration. When you're done, scrub your tub. Clean it as well as you possibly can. Smudge it afterwards if you want to. Wayne instructed, clearing his throat before waiting for me to ask the questions I, no doubt, had formed. My mind was having a hard time processing the information. But Justin doesn't give a shit if my tub's clean or not, I quipped. Wayne chuckled in response. I know, right? That's exactly what I said too, initially. But try it. You have nothing to lose. What is it supposed to do? Like, what's the purpose? I inquired. Well, again, it's quite metaphorical, really. It represents you cutting mental and emotional ties to the person intended. You are cutting the emotional tether, releasing yourself from the power they hold over you. I agreed and disconnected the call. Wayne hadn't known it, but I was getting ready to take a shower just before he called. The scissors resting on the counter of the sink from trimming my hair the night before only solidified my resolve. It seemed like fate had given me everything I needed to be on my way to a better mindset. Fresh tear tracks cascaded down my cheeks, feeling like acid dripping slowly toward my breaking heart. I'd put my heart and soul into a relationship for 2 years, only to figure out that a lifetime wouldn't have been enough. My mind was consumed in a spider's web of questions, each branching off into 3 other questions of their own. Ultimately, I knew I could have asked all of them, and the answers wouldn't matter. Nothing matters to someone who has given away their soul. So, just as instructed, I followed the exercise, I guess would be the right word. I don't know. The important thing is that I did it. There were so many tears and cuts. It surprised me just how painful the words were to say. My bathroom tub was the cleanest it had ever been. The smell of bleach and burnt sage lingered on my skin and throughout the entire bathroom. I can't say I felt any different after. That wouldn't be put to the test until I heard from him again. Hopefully, the next time he dragged himself out of the shadows to grace me with his presence, I'd be ready. Exhausted in every way possible, I laid down in bed. It barely took any time at all to surrender to the sweet, painless pull of sleep. I spent the whole next week slowly clearing all signs of Justin from my life. I changed my phone number and blocked his email addresses. But none of this meant a damn thing until I blocked him from my Facebook. But there were some pictures I needed off there that I wasn't ready to look at yet. And besides, it's not likely he'd contact me anyway, right? This was more symbolic for me than anything else, right? I slept in the next day, waking in the early afternoon. It was well past the time of singing birds and rooster crows. Justin was normally the first thing on my mind, and he definitely was that morning, but not in the same regard. His memory was wispy, almost ethereal, like a memory of someone who had long since passed. And better yet, my bathroom was super clean. Although the scissors, which I had delicately placed on the corner of the tub, were now gone. To avoid any future pain and drunken stalking, I finally opened up the Facebook app and went to Justin's page, fully intent on blocking him from my social life permanently. My heart felt like it froze mid-beat. The all too familiar tears that Justin had assaulted my eyes with flowed with a different intention now. There were at least a dozen posts on his wall, including one from his mother in bold print. She posted a message that Justin was found dead in his apartment that morning. The cause of death wasn't apparent at first. I had to message the few friends that he had that knew of my existence to find out what exactly happened. His wife, ouch, had come home after staying the night at a family member's house to find him in their bedroom, dead. This was the part that made my blood run cold. Guys, I'm not a violent or vindictive person. I've never wanted to hurt anyone, let alone kill them. I did what I thought I had to do in order to save myself, but I never would have done anything if I thought there was any chance it had any literal consequences. I had cut air and water. That's it. Anyway, the thing that terrifies me, the thing that directly lets me know that it's my fault, is that Justin had died from multiple stab wounds. Most were shallow, but the deepest and fatal blow was evident by the wound in his heart. The exercise was supposed to cut our ties forever, but now Justin will haunt me for the rest of my life. I know this because I can see him standing by my window when lightning flashes on stormy nights. There was a time where I'd have given anything for him to be even 100 feet of me. Now, I can't get far enough away. And that is the finale to The Untethering by N.M. Brown. Now that you've heard the outro sound, hopefully, of course, I wanted to let you know I am going to be out of town. I will be leaving some recordings for my editor to hopefully get up while I'm gone. I'm going to be out of town for like a week. So check in, have your notifications and your bells turned on. And when I'm back on the grid, because we're going way out because of, the pandemic and everything, we don't want to be near other people. There will be some other people. I mean, obviously, but it's private property, so we should be pretty safe. So we're getting out of town, and my editor will upload. And in the meantime, Yippy-Ki-Ya, Musey-Lovers, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I will respond to you, give you all my love and affection when I get home. Until then, listen for my videos because I will make sure at least one drops while I am away. All right. Trust me, I will miss you guys intensely, and as soon as I get back, I'll respond to all the comments, hand out the little hearts for my favorite comments, which are pretty much all my comments so far. And until then, take care of yourselves and those you love, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.